Okay, people are asking who screwed up on this play. Now I have a little bit of expertise in football. I played football for a long time as a youth. Now, now this is not none of my normal videos, so if y'all not into sports, just go ahead and click away. I'm not gonna joke a lot about this. It may be funny because I'm just a funny guy, or a goofy guy. I don't want to say funny, but it's goofy. So, okay, so we have the Colts versus the Ravens. This is an NFL game, and I don't know if y'all see this here, but right here, this number 90 is gonna come scot free and blow up the quarterback. Right? I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, right here. He's going to go scot-free and blow up the quarterback. Bam! Right? Now, people are saying, whose fault is it? Is it the lineman's fault? Is it the tight end's fault? Is it the running back fault? Or is it the quarterback fault? I think it's all their fault. They all sorry on this play, but let's just go back. That's why I ain't looking for the Colts to go to the damn Super Bowl no time soon with these sorry mofos. Let's go back. Now. Let's go back. Now. Okay, so let's just see how they line up. And it's not how they line up, it's how they wind up. So looks like, let's go back a little bit. The tight end was going in motion right here. And now they're in a 3 receiver for the most part, or they're in a 3 receiver set, pretty much a 3 wide set. So you got 2 receivers to the top, and they saying that this is a tight end, 2 tight ends at the bottom, but he's lined up as a receiver. So I'm gonna just say he's just a receiver. The tight end is right there. So as you see this, all the linemen go to the left. Now what the Ravens do. Oh, anyway. Now, the number one, that quarterback should have checked out of this play. He should have checked. He should have saw that these DBs were 10 yards or more than 10, were right around 10 yards off and backing up. This DB is not. He's in a stance to where he's gonna backpedal. He should have saw that. Checked out of that play and told this guy up here to run what I call a hitch route, or they call it the smoke route or the hitch route right here. This top receiver, which he just turns around and he just throws him the ball, and then he makes this guy tackle him. He makes this guy tackle him in the open field, and if he has any talent, which he should have it, he's in the NFL. He should make this guy miss, or make this guy miss. And then one of these guys or a guy in pursuit to make the tackle on him. But they ain't do that. So they ran this play. Okay. So now what we're gonna see is they're gonna blitz. They're gonna blitz on this side. A linebacker's gonna come. Right? Let's go. All right. So he lines up. And see, the DBs are backing up in the coverage because they don't want to get beat deep, which is fine. So this guy coming, this linebacker blitz, he's sitting, this guy down here, number 16 or 15, I don't know. He sees this. He's now what they call hot. So that means, what hot is when, the quarterback doesn't have time. So he has to get rid of that ball like it's hot. So he's hot. And it looks like he recognizes this guy right. This tight end, I don't know if he screwed up because he may have supposed to chip this guy or something. But if he sees these two guys blitz, he may not be the hot guy. So what the hot guy is when you get a play on offense, if a linebacker blitzes, there's at least one guy. It's usually 2 or maybe even 3, depending. If someone blitzes on your side, you then become the hot guy. So the quarterback has to get it to you. Usually you get it into the open field and then you make football plays. But that ain't what happened. Well, let me see. Let me see. Hold up. So he gets the ball, and okay, bam, he stops right there. It looks like he's number 6. Is that number 16 or 15? It's 16. All right, number 16. So he knows he's hot. But boy, he needed to be hot. He needed to be hotter than that. That's for sure. Now, the other guy that could be hot is the running back. If he sees the blitz, so he comes out. Let's see what he does. He sees if the running back recognizes the guy's coming. Usually they tell the back to try to chip him. Was he? Well, he just released. But oh yeah, he's looking for the ball, so he's hot too. So he's looking for the ball. He's looking for the ball. Now another thing is look at the quarterback. He's looking one way on the field. You better have some if playing that sport. You better have eyes in the back of your damn head, bro. And what I mean by that is what you need is nobody has their eyes in the back of their head, but you have to have some good peripherals. You have to have a good vision. I used to play with this dude. If you don't have a good vision, this is what happens to you. You get your ass blowed up. Bam, bow, 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 bam. Now, let's go back. The quarterback looking one way the whole time, right? One way the whole time. When you get that, first thing you do, you got to scan the field. You pick out the mic. You got to look at the safety back there, and you got to pick out the field. When you do that, you better be able to see out the side of your eye, out the side of your eyes, and see if there's some danger coming. Because if not, you getting blowed up. I played with a guy in college. He had no peripheral vision. He was hurt every year with a broken something right up in here from getting blown up. He got both collarbones broken. Something in his sternum. Somebody blew this up. The ribs broke. They broke his jaw. I was like, bro, football's not for you. And they say he was bad luck. Nah, he just had no peripherals. He probably had no more than a 1 or 2 degree line of sight. Yeah, you get blowed up. You got to see out of the side of your eyes. Like right here, I can see both of my hands out of the side of my eyes. If they're on the side of my head, I can see both of my hands. And I could be able to pick up, oh, here he comes, oh, duck him or something. You know what I mean? But that didn't happen. He has no peripherals. And he's over here looking. So let's see who he's over here looking at. Okay, back this up. Okay. When they came here, bam, he didn't even fake blitz. He bailed out of there, he got to the curl zone, right? So what this linebacker 45's doing, he has the curl, look like he has the curl kind of curl flat. So he's here to keep this guy from running in here in this hole. This guy looks like he got this guy one-on-one. He looks like he's about to he has him press coverage. Hell, he really just forces him inside. Looks like he forces him inside, and he has the flat. So this guy has the curl. This guy has deep. Now he's sitting here. By this time, this guy's in his 3rd year. So I'm figuring he's probably figured that out by now. But he's not looking at the monster that's coming to knock his head off. Because he has no peripheral vision. I know he see this motherfucker. I guess he don't see him. Okay. You don't believe fat meat greasy, huh? Baya. So who fault is it? Now, look at this tight end. The tight end is actually lined up at tight end. Number 84 here. He also has to see this. He should see that. And then right here, bam, he should have changed his route and became hot. But I don't know if he had hot responsibility. He had blitz responsibility and to change his route if the blitz has become hot. They're saying Kurt Warner and those guys are saying that these two guys had the blitz responsibility. Bam, because he's looking for the ball. This guy takes 3 steps. He's looking for the ball, so he's hot. Unless that was his route. This could have been his route. But this guy, he doesn't have blitz responsibility. And of course, this guy's a rookie. Usually they don't put rookies on blitz responsibility. But you know, they should, because I mean, you learn this stuff. I never got to the NFL, and I learned this shit in college. When I played at the university. Go Cougs. Bam. So my conclusion is all of these dumbasses is their fault. But mainly, I don't see where I don't know if the running back had assignment to pick him up, because that's the only person, the offensive lineman with the blitz. You see, so okay, this is the right tackle. They're taught since they were middle school to block inside out. So the immediate threat. The immediate threat, but see right there, I think he still picked the wrong guy. The immediate threat, they say, oh, this guy, they say, who has to run the longest way? It's the guy on the outside has to run the longest way to get to the quarterback. And he did have to run a long way to the quarterback. However, I really think right here you can see that this guy, I don't know from this angle, I don't know, this may be a bad angle, but it looks like this guy, you're supposed to block inside out. But let me see. Yeah, this guy, number 90, looks like he's more of a threat. Obviously, he is a threat. Then this guy has a little bit further. He has a couple more steps on this guy. They're both coming. Now, if he was a really, really good lineman, he could have gave him an arm to have to swim around, and then still try to he could have gave him at least the arm to swim around. Like, hey, got him, but I'm a block out. I'm a just give him a little push out, but then I'm a release and get in on the inside guy. Trying to block both. Trying to block both. I used to have to do that when I used to play punt block. I used to have to block the edges on punts. So what I would do is so what I would do is I would punch and put a hand in his face. That gets them to, that kind of startles them. Punch and put a hand in his face like I'm gonna block him. Touch his shoulder, make him have to get around me, right? And what they're gonna do is give me my arm back, and then I can slide out. Then I can slide out and block another guy, and then push him in to my other protection. That's what I would do. I used to have to do that type of blocking when I used to be on punt protection. Now I don't know if they teach offensive linemen to do that, because punt blocking on a punt and blocking on offense, blocking a defensive tackle is two totally different things. So, or a defensive lineman is two totally different things. But they're not gonna throw it on him. He actually got what he was taught to. He picked up the guy that he's taught to pick up, which is the inside guy. Make this guy run all the way around and tackle the quarterback, that's what he did. But he didn't run all the way around. He just had a beeline. And dude, Trent Richardson, I think his name's something. Jason Richardson. You got to be able to see him out of the periphery of your eyes, bro. You don't need to be playing football. You can't see this dude, bro. You don't need to be playing football. You don't need to be playing, bro. Get your pants, go retire, and go somewhere and go fish or something. Go find something else to do. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Anyway, PA, Texas, and I'm out.